I am Redacted9Line. This is the Coin Curiosity channel, and we have another military challenge coin that we are going to be doing a description of and an assessed value. So let's go ahead and grab this one out of its PVC. And we will start with the front of the coin as always, which usually has the name of the unit and who or where they come from. So this is the 66th Rescue Squadron out of Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada, just north of the Las Vegas Strip. And they are known as the Jolly Green, or the Jolly Greens, if you will, or sometimes the Green Feet is another, I'll say, slang term. But the mission of the 66th Rescue Squadron is to provide rapidly deployable, expeditionary, and agile combat search and rescue forces to theater commanders in response to operations worldwide. Combat search and rescue can be abbreviated down to CSAR, which is CSAR. And the Rescue Squadron, the 66th RQS, conducts peacetime search and rescue missions as well in support of the National Search and Rescue Plan. The aircraft or the helicopter that they primarily use is the HH-60G Pavehawk, which is a medium-lift CSAR helicopter. And there are not that many individuals that are part of the combat search and rescue teams, both within the Air Force and the DoD as a whole, mainly because it is an extremely hard career field to get into. I mean, you have to be physically fit, you have to be smart, you have to have medical training as well. It is a very tough career field, and God bless all of those individuals that are PJs, pararescue, combat search and rescue. I'm sure I'm leaving a bunch of other career fields out, but they are all amazing individuals within this spectrum. Yes, there are, of course, the special operators, if you will, right? Your Navy SEALs, and that is an entirely different breed, and I am in no way capable of speaking on that group. I'm probably not even capable of speaking on this group, as they are an elite group of their own, but I'm going to try to do this coin justice. So they got their name, the rescue squadrons did, I should say, as there are a few out there. I believe there's another one of the 56th, I believe, but don't quote me on that. But so the original helicopter that was used was the CH-3 and the HH-53, again, if I'm not mistaken. And they were so large, and with their olive drab color, their green color, that they were called, their nickname in theater, that helicopter was known as the Jolly Green. Probably just an ode to those individuals that were serving at that time, again, the Vietnam era. And then you have the, Jolly Green, food label, making canned food and so forth, that, somebody probably just, off the top of their head, said, oh, look, it's the Jolly Green coming in. And the rotor wash that would push down the rice paddies or whatever fields that they would land in left such a huge imprint or quote-unquote footprint that it was as if there was a giant that was walking within the field. So that's where the Jolly Green nickname came to be. So this front of the coin, then, so we have the green, which goes again along with the Jolly Green. At the top, we have the 66th Rescue Squadron. Let me grab a pointer. So again, the 66th Rescue Squadron, where they are based out of, Nellis Air Force Base. Interesting to note on this challenge coin, we have no filler stars. We have no any type of filler, which I don't mind. That they are not needed. You can clearly tell there is a separation with the wide gap between the unit and where they are based out of. And then in the center, you have their patch. I presume this is their official patch, but it may not be. But the 66th Rescue, the Jolly Green, and then the Jolly Green giant that would be on all those canned vegetables. A nice metallic or reflective mirrored surface around that emblem, and beautiful front side of this coin. So as we flip it over, so we have what their primary mission is then. So combat, search, and rescue up top. At the bottom, you have, that is half of their motto. Their original motto in Latin, I don't speak Latin, I will not be able to say it, but the translation is, "These things we do that others may live." So that is what you have down here at the bottom, that others may live. They go in there and try to recover those that need to be rescued, those that need to be searched for, isolated personnel, and they put themselves in harm's way to bring every individual home, so that the POW MIA list does not get any longer. Then in the center, so that is their helicopter again, the HH-60G Pave Hawk. And then you have the historical green feet. Now, you will notice, and again, these are the things that you would like to look for, is that there are 6 toes on each foot, which is representative of them being the 66th. So it's the 6, and again, the green feet represent the rescue squadrons, the combat search and rescue squadrons. Now, the origin of the green feet came from Chief Master Sergeant Wayne Fisk, and he was I believe he was a pararescueman as well. I shouldn't say I believe. He would have been a pararescueman or a combat search and rescue individual back in the Vietnam days. And, he is said on an interview, and so I'm going to paraphrase what he has said. And you can search for his interview on YouTube. Again, that is, you could type in like origin of green feet, and then Wayne, Wayne, Fisk, which is F as in Fox, I-S as in Sierra, K as in Kilo. And you can hear straight from him. It's about roughly 10-minute video, I believe. But So he originally wanted to have some sort of a, tattoo, or I should say a reminder. And again, I'm paraphrasing here, but if he was going to be asked, well, what did he do for the war? And he wanted to be able to literally, quote unquote, show his ass. So pardon me being vulgar, I'm using his words, but that was his way of saying that he was actually there, he did it, so he wanted to get something essentially on his buttocks, his rear, that he could show it. So it was kind of him being funny. And so he, along with one other individual, decided to go get the green feet originally tattooed then. And there's a whole story on it, so I won't tell his story, but he was the very first one to get the tattoo of the green feet. And then his buddy who went with him, and this was all in Vietnam that they got these tattoos, but then his buddy got the second one, and then it just has become a tradition. What I found humbling or eye-opening, I shouldn't say the word humbling, but I appreciated the fact that he said, and this might make some individuals mad at me, but I like things staying true to the core. That he had indicated that there was one squadron that apparently maybe was the 44th rescue squadron, but that they were getting 4 toes, not 5. And then again with this unit having the 66th and having 6 toes, he basically said, we're human. We're not mutants. We're not alien. So if you want to stay true to the tradition and honoring the code, if you will, if you want to get a tattoo, it was never forced upon anybody. It was your call if you wanted to go get one. If you were, again, a member of the combat search and rescue, that you should be getting 5 toes. The toes should have nothing to do with symbolizing what the unit is. And I agree with him. I understand why it's done here. I get it, but somebody was trying to be clever and say, oh, we can kind of it won't really be that noticeable, but if you look for it, you'll see the 6, the 6 in the toes, and then it'll be 66 for the 66 Rescue Squadron. Somebody had a dumb idea, and yes, again, you might be mad at me and not want to like the video, but people try to take traditions and butcher them. And, I don't think that should be done. So I'm on Chief Master Sergeant Wayne Fisk's side that it should be 5 toes, and let the name of the rescue squadron speak for itself. God, it's the 66th. It doesn't. You're only trying to make a already unique club more unique, I suppose. And I guess this is, again, their way of saying, well, if we just paint the green feet all around the world and all the places that we've been, and we don't have a way to write our name. Sometimes you just want the emblem, right? You just want the green feet say it all, if you will. That somebody said, yeah, but how can we show that it was our unit and not another unit, that is combat search and rescue? Oh, I know. Let me go ahead and make the toes so it can spell it out. But again, how absurd does this get? And I say that in that, well, what if it was the 101st, or the 69th, right? And believe me, I understand officers have a thing about, sexual innuendo, so they probably would love 69, or 629, comment below if you understand what I'm talking about with the innuendos. But yeah, what would they do? Put 6 toes on one, 9 on the other? See, it's just ridiculous. So it should have just been 5 toes. I'm getting way off base here. And I think I made my point clear that I'm with Chief Master Sergeant Wayne Fisk. It should just be 5 toes on each foot. But nonetheless, I still have much respect for what they do and the training that they've gone through to serve and protect others. And again, the things they do so that others may live. That being said, let's go ahead and check the weight. So we're on ounces. We have just under an ounce light coin. I guess it does feel light. And let's go ahead and check the size. I'm pretty sure we already know this is going to be an inch and just under an inch and a half probably. But let's not guess it. All right, so we have, there you go, an inch and a half. So we have a little bit underweight coin. Again, it didn't even register the 1. I mean, we can account for some variance in the scale, I suppose. But just under an 1 ounce coin, an inch and a half in diameter. So good size, and again, it clean. With the exception of just the fingerprints. There aren't that many scratches on it, but this coin is a coin that you can procure fairly easily if you can get a hold of somebody in the unit as it's sold. Basically, I mean, you can just go buy it. You don't have to be given it. At air shows, they hand these out, and I believe that's probably where I got this challenge coin. Is from an air show. So there's nothing commemorative about it. It is a basic coin when it comes to that perspective. There's probably hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these, and the only thing that would make it unique is, again, the unit itself. So if you were trying to collect all the unit rescue squadrons, so I would probably place this coin at, $25. 30 maybe if again you were trying to collect all the units, but nothing special about it. But still an overall beautiful coin. Just from the aspect of what it symbolizes. So maybe I should say it's a somber coin, but it does command, I will say, some respect and nice logo that was taken again from the commercial world, civilian world. So that is the military challenge coin, the 66th Rescue Squadron, Combat Search and Rescue, that others may live, out of Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada, on the HH-60G Pave Hawk. Well, I do hope you enjoyed the video. I slightly apologize for the rant that probably wasn't needed, but maybe it was entertaining, and please subscribe if you haven't. We'll continue to do military challenge coin videos, every once in a while, and comment below. Let me know if you have any comments regarding this. And as always, On behalf of the Coin Curiosity channel, I am Redacted 9 Line. Take care.